Honorable members, allow me to recognize a delegation from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I wish to introduce to you a delegation from the Federal Republic of Nigeria who are seated in the speaker's row. They are Dr. Musa Adamu Aliyu, Chairman, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission, ICPP, leader of the delegation, Senator Emmanuel Memga, Chairperson, Senate Committee on Anti-Corruption and Financial Crimes, Honorable Kayode Moshihud Akiolu, Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Anti-Corruption Agencies. Honorable members, the delegation is accompanied by 3 representatives from the Secretariat of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission, as well as 2 representatives from the Secretariat of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission who are seated in the Speaker's Gallery. They are in the country to gain practical insights on best practices and institutional standards in the investigation, prosecution, and oversight of corruption-related matters. On my behalf and that of the Assembly, I welcome them to Parliament. I wish them fruitful engagement during their stay in the country. In the same breath, let me acknowledge in the public gallery Mr. Samuel Thige, Lelit Primary School, Moiben, Baliach Legacy School from Soi, Uasin Gishu, and Camera Central from Kitutu, Masaba, Nyamira. I've been requested that Phyllis Bartow will be for 1 minute given to welcome the students. Go ahead, Phyllis, and all the others.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to welcome all the students from the various schools to Parliament. Particularly, I want to zero in to Moiben Lelit Comprehensive School. I want to welcome you to Parliament, and I want to congratulate you for having successfully completed your exams. And I hope that your experience in this house today is going to give you a pathway of your career choices from now henceforth. Welcome and feel at home and take your time and observe what is happening in Parliament. Karibuni sana.
Yes, Millie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Pato forgot that when you gave her an opportunity to welcome, she failed to welcome the members from Nigeria who are on a benchmarking mission, and we do welcome them to Kenya. And I hope you don't give CNN a chance to welcome them because he's laughing that he's not sure whether we can benchmark in Kenya on corruption issues. But I know we can, there's a lot to benchmark in Kenya on anti-corruption issues. But Mr. Speaker, I think one other thing that they can also benchmark coincidentally is that their delegation has no woman. And I hope they can in future do that, even though we welcome them in the House, but we hope they will add women in future in their delegation.
I knew that is what you wanted to say. And on the jibes by CNN, I want to tell you, a river is never appreciated until it dries up. You go out there around the continent of Africa, and I've been to each and every country on this continent, and you realize how blessed Kenya is. It is now up to you, instead of being cynical, to fight the vices that can make Kenya better. Yes. CNN. Yes, Farah, 1 minute. Go ahead.
I also want to take this opportunity to welcome the very distinguished delegation of members of Parliament, a member of the Senate, as well as the members of the Anti-Corruption body in Nigeria. It has a different name. I had a moment this morning, we had a lot of exchanges as a JLAC with our chairman, Murugara, and I can tell you there is a lot we learn from them, and they have a lot to learn from us also. So Nigeria is the economic power in West Africa. Kenya is the eminent economic power in East Africa. So there's need for us, for the two of us, to really have a lot of discussions and exchanges so that this continent goes over and becomes a first world. And I can see my chairman, Murugara, is very happy. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome to your country. Sample our beautiful park. This is the only city in the world that has got a national park next to it. And I'm sure Parliament will arrange for you to go to many other places, including our beautiful coast, Mombasa. And we are having a leaders retreat in Mombasa. And we are having a retreat, and I hope you also participate in that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ambassador Sigei, I know you want to say that you as truly recommended you to be appointed ambassador to Nigeria. Say it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to also take the opportunity, and Mr. Speaker, you know my appointment to Nigeria, you are very critical in the process. And therefore, I want to take this opportunity to welcome.
Just say, I nominated you and you appointed to Nigeria.
And I was appointed. that is the process, Mr. Speaker. It was a process. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to welcome the delegation from Nigeria. My name is Ambassador Francis Sigei. I served in Nigeria as the High Commissioner from 2009 and 2012. And therefore, I want to say this, that Nigeria is a great country. And Mr. Speaker, I work there, and these people of Nigeria love Africans. And the time I served in Nigeria, I really enjoyed it because they are real Africans, these Nigerians. And therefore, I want to thank you and welcome you to Nairobi. And I hope to see you before you go. But I want to tell you that I enjoyed working in Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, November 6, 2025. Reports of the Auditor General and the financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025 and the certificates therein with respect. 1. Government Clearing Agency Fund. 2. ADB Africa Climate Summit Project. 3. Kenya Electricity Generating Company PLC. 4. University of Nairobi Pension Scheme 2007. 5. Kenya Symbiotic Program CEDA number 5110060 # Council of Governors. 7. Independent Policing Oversight Authority Mortgage and Car Loan. 7. East African Regional Transport Trade and Development Facilitation Project AIDA credit number 5638KE Kenya Revenue Authority. 8. GOK/UNFPA 10th Program Grant number B4210 State Department for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy. Number 9, COVID-19 Health Emergency Response Project Credit Number 6598 KE, Ministry of Health. And 10, Reproductive, Maternal, Neonatal, Child and Adolescent Health RMNCAH Project Grant, Credit ID 6072, Ministry of Health. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I lay.
Thank you. Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Thursday, 6th November 2025. Report of the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs on its consideration of the Judges' Retirement Benefits Bill, National Assembly Bill number 27 of 2025. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Next order. No, sorry, Chair, Education. Millie.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Thursday, 6th November 2025. Report of the Departmental Committee on Education on its consideration of the petition by the employees of public universities and colleges regarding funding of the 2017-2021 Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Departmental Committee Chair, Education.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give the notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the report of the Departmental Committee on Education and its consideration of the petition by the employees of public universities and colleges regarding funding of the 2017-2021 Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA, laid on the table of the House on Thursday, 6th November 2025. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Next order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Let's start with Owen Bayer on the leadership statement on Thursdays.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also want to join you to welcome the team from Nigeria, or they have left, but I want to join you in doing that. But Honorable Speaker, I also want to say this, that I am happy and excited that the strike by university lecturers is now over. And I want to thank the Committee on Education, particularly Honorable Millie's committee, for participating and playing a crucial role in resolving this stalemate that has been there for long. And also to particularly thank the Deputy President for the good work to coordinate Parliament and the Ministry and everybody to ensure that this strike has come to an end. So now our students can go back to university and work. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 44.2a, I rise to give the following statements on behalf of the House Business Committee, which met on Tuesday, 4th November 2025, to prioritize business for consideration during the week. Honorable Speaker, from the onset, allow me to officially welcome members back from the short recess. I trust that you are well rejuvenated and ready to tackle the last part of the 4th session. As we embark on the business ahead of us, it is noted that we still have a significant number of bills, committee reports, statutory instruments, and legislative proposals that will most certainly require our keen attention. Members, I therefore encourage committees and members to be present in the House and in committee meetings so as to conclude with any pending business in timely manner. Honorable Speaker, is to urge members to be here when we are starting Parliament, at least to provide quorum so that we start on time. It is not very good to have the Speaker actually sit there and wait for members. Members should be here before the Speaker. That is the tradition of Parliament. But I think we have an opportunity to improve so that we accord our Speaker the respect he deserves. To be there, for us to be there on time for the Speaker, to accord him the honors of entering the chamber and starting the session. Honorable Speaker, with regards to the business for Tuesday next week, the House is expected to consider the following bills at second reading, if not concluded today. Of course, all these bills, most probably, Honorable Speaker, will come next week. The Tea Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 1 of 2023. I think we have a few minutes remaining on this. Good debate on this. The people from tea growing, we had a robust debate on the tea issues, Honorable Speaker, and I will request members to be here, especially those from the tea growing areas. We need to make a change. We need to actually bring money to the farmers in respect to tea growing areas. Government-owned enterprise bill, the Capital Markets Amendment Bill 2025, the Judges Retirement Benefits Bill 2025. Honorable Speaker, I think this is a very important piece of legislation. You remember the colloquium in Mombasa. We discussed the Judges Retirement Benefits Bill 2025, and I think it is a piece of legislation that we must participate to give the judges retirement benefits. For the provisional collection of taxes and duties, Repeal Bill 2025 that is coming on. And these are important bills, honorables, that we expect next week. Additionally, my speaker, debate will be undertaken on the following motions, some of which are listed in today's order paper. Consideration of the sessional paper number 5 of 2024 on the National Green Fiscal Incentives Policy Framework. The report of this bill, Honorable Speaker, is in the table office. And I want to request members to actually read this report. It is a new thing, a new phenomenon, the National Green Fiscal Incentive Policy Framework. That as debate comes in, it is important that we keep ourselves with the knowledge on this green fiscal. The report is ready. Please take time and read it so that we have good debate. So, secondly, consideration of the amendment to Article 24(2)A of the Protocol on Establishment of the East African Community Customs Union, an important piece of legislation. And then the first report on the status of implementation of the Constitution by 3 commissions. Consideration of the privileges and immunities, the Global Center for Adaptation Order 2025. Report on the audited accounts for the judiciary, mortgage,